After exploring the Outback, we are back on the coast, this time on South Australia's Eyre Peninsula. Starting from Whyalla, we are winding our way along some of the most stunning coastlines you've ever seen. Red cliffs, turquoise water, and plenty of space to camp with Bouddi. Check out little fishing towns, hidden beaches, and of course, taste some of the freshest seafood in Australia. So jump in with us and take the Troopy from Whyalla all the way up to Smoky Bay. We are Joseph, Martijn and our dog Bouddi. We have left the grind behind to embrace the freedom of life on the road, trading office chairs for camp chairs and deadlines for dirt roads. Guided by Koddiwomple to travel in a purposeful manner towards a vague destination, we are here to share our journey, stories and tips for living adventurously. Hop in and join as we roam, explore and embrace the unexpected. This is the Eyre Peninsula, often called Australia's seafood frontier. It's huge, about the size of Switzerland, but instead of mountains and lakes, you've got rugged coastlines, fishing villages and more oysters than people. We are starting down here in Point Lowly and making our way west, hugging the coast all the way to Smoky Bay. After weeks of red dirt and dust, it feels so good to be heading back to the coast again. Windows down, salty air rolling in, and the Troopy finally getting a break from all that bull dust. Our first stop is Point Lowly, tucked right in the coast with some incredible free camps. You can pull up right by the water, watch dolphins cruise past, and fall asleep to the sound of the waves. It's so hot out here that even the kangaroos are calling off in the ocean. From above you can really see how special this place is. Crystal clear water, rugged coastline and our little Troopy tucked in with the best ocean views money can't buy. Point Lowly is also home of South Australia's oldest lighthouse, built back in 1883. It still stands guard over the Spencer Gulf today, and fun fact, this area is the only place in the world where giant cuttlefish come to breed each winter. Unfortunately we are here in the middle of summer, so we miss them, but it just means we will have to come back one day. Next up is Whyalla, and we couldn't believe our eyes in the marina. Dolphins casually following all the fishing boats, hoping for an easy snack. It was a scorcher of a day too. Bouddi's tongue was hanging out longer than his legs. Walking out on the jetty in Cowell, you really get a sense of how peaceful this place is. The water is calm, the sun is beating down, and Bouddi is doing his usual inspect everything tour jetty edition. That night we pulled up at Carrow, another gem tucked along the coast. Just us, the Troopy and the sound of the waves. Perfect spot to kick back, cook some dinner and watch Bouddi chase the sunset. Time to cook. Today's it's potatoes in the Ninja Foodi. Yes, we know it's starting to feel like a Ninja Foodi commercial, but honestly, have you mentioned just how much we love this thing? Time for a walk with Bouddi. Although in this landscape finding a tree for a little pit stop was a real adventure. He definitely looked a bit confused, but hey, he may do. Bouddi is usually a happy little guy, but on the beach he really comes alive. He loves sprinting along the sand, sniffing every nook and cranny, and just soaking up all the freedom.
Good morning. I just came back from morning walk along the shore. It was really nice to experience, to see the sunrise and also to feel the sun beneath on your toe. It was nice. I'm a morning person anyway, so I normally do that. It was really nice experience. I'm really excited to wake up, just for me to, experience this nature.
Tough life out here. Joseph getting his daily workout in, waves and all. After all that running, sniffing and zoomies, Bouddi finally takes a well-earned break. Wet, sandy and tongue out, looking ridiculously happy. Joseph is out on the Tumby Bay jetty, striking poses like a full-on beach model. Waves, sun and a whole lot of peace all around.
We are stopping by at this really cool town called Tumby Bay.
And behind us the mural from Martin Ron, who's an Argentinian artist. Very beautiful. Also in town, a lot of different murals. They did a good job to activate the little town and to attract tourists. Also the beachfront area is pretty nice. One very funny anecdote on the police office, which was built on 1909. And before that, the police officer was actually sleeping in a tent or at somebody else's place. And if they had somebody that needs to go in prison, there was no prison, they just tie him or her down on the poles at the jetty and leave him overnight, or her. And then the next morning, before the tide came up, they would release the prisoner. So very funny in the old days how that all went. But yeah, very little town, nice little town, Tumby Bay. Put it on your list. Tumby Bay isn't just about the water. Take a stroll to the town and you will find these amazing murals everywhere. Perfect spot for a bit of art and a few photos. Next up, Port Lincoln. We took a dip in the harbour pool, crystal clear water, calm waves, and best of all, completely protected from the sharks. Safe, refreshing, and honestly, the perfect way to cool off.
Nothing like a shower with an audience. Thanks for the pep talk, Pelicans. Port Lincoln, you really know how to make a guy feel fancy.
Next up, Coffin Bay. And apparently we've got some local greeters. Emus everywhere, strutting around like they own the place. Bouddi is a bit confused, and honestly, so are we. Coffin Bay is famous for its oysters and surrounded by national parks, which makes it a bit tricky to find a spot to bring Bouddi, but of course we managed to squeeze in some fun. And it gets even better. Emus aren't just in the wild, they are strolling down the streets of a town like they own the place. Bouddi's keeping a careful eye on them. Right in the heart of town, we found the famous Coffin Bay oyster farm. Fresh, briny, and basically a little taste of heaven. Definitely a must stop for seafood lovers like us. So we are here in Coffin Bay at the oyster headquarters. We don't do the tour unfortunately because too hot here to keep Bouddi in the car. And we have done oyster farms before, but it's a beautiful spot here right in the bay. But they do have a vending machine, so let's check that one out. How cool is that? You can just choose from oysters, they're already opened. You can also buy closed ones and some other seafood activities. So we're definitely going to go for the oysters. Let's have a look. 41 looks very good. Let's go for 41. $18 is a pretty good price. Pay by card. Di nada. Look at that, fresh oysters. And coincidentally, we have a bottle of white wine in the fridge.
Grigio.
Pinot Grigio.
Beautiful.
I put some lemon for you.
Yes, please. Yes,
Cheers
for the good life.
to the good life. Very good. Exploring Gallipoli beach, not just stunning but also packed with history. This is where parts of the 1981 film Gallipoli, starring Mel Gibson, were shot. The filmmakers chose this spot for its rugged cliffs and dramatic coastline, making it a perfect stand-in for Anzac Cove. That night we camped at Farm Beach, just a short scenic drive right along the stand. Waves on one side, dunes on the other, and Bouddi loving every minute of the beach adventure. Quick pit stop to top up the Troopy with diesel. Gotta keep the fun going and the adventures rolling. Check out these salt pans, absolutely stunning from above. The patterns, the colors and the endless reflections, it's like nature's own abstract art gallery. Next up, Lake Malata, a peaceful spot with striking colors and wildlife everywhere. Fun fact, this lake is part of a chain of wetlands that provide important habitat for hundreds of migratory birds every year. That night we camped at Hull Bay, and wow, it was windy. The Troopy was swaying a bit, sand was blowing everywhere, and Bouddi's ears were flapping like little flags. Morning routine with Bouddi. Leave with a cup of coffee, a little walk, and return with an empty cup and a bag full of, well, let's just say he's doing his business responsibly.
Day 6 of our expedition here at Eyre Peninsula. And how are we traveling?
We are traveling well. We are close to Elliston and we are currently doing the Hill Cliff Drive, which is beautiful cliffs from thousands of years by the westerly wind shaped. Some different vegetation and birds and other animals, and some art along the way, which is pretty nice. So we're doing a little tour here.
Yeah, it's really pretty here, but we already expected it that can be really windy here, which is happening now. But you know what? Beautiful weather, sunny, blue skies. Ocean was screaming at us to swim, but we will not do that. But
Why not?
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to swim in like that big waves, and I'm not a good swimmer, as you know. So yeah, we're gonna keep going on this cliff top trail. Yeah, so there's a quite a really beautiful art here.
Next up, Woolshed Cave, a cool little hideaway along the coast. Perfect spot to stretch your legs, explore a bit, and feel like you have stumbled upon a secret part of the Eyre Peninsula. Now we are at Murphy's Haystacks. These giant ancient rock formations look like nature left a few giant hay bales behind. A perfect spot to climb, explore, and imagine you are in a desert wonderland. So we're here on the west coast of the Eyre Peninsula between Streaky Bay and Barrett Bay. Beautiful area. We camped along the road last night. Very windy though, so we didn't sleep too well. Canvas is a bit flappering at night, so only after 2 we had a good sleep. Today we're going to camp a little bit further. Beautiful road here next to the lookouts, water holes, blowholes, and beautiful beaches as you can see. So it's a very nice area to explore, and the wind died down a little bit today, so that's perfect. So we're going to have a nice camp at the beach, I think, tonight. What is the name of this campground?
I am wondering as well. Maybe relate to tractor?
Next up, Streaky Bay. Beautiful beaches and calm waters. Fun fact, this bay was named by Matthew Flinders in 1802 because of the streaks of foam and seaweed he saw on the water's surface. That night we camped at Point Brown, an absolutely amazing spot. Quiet, scenic and perfect for Bouddi. Until day 3, when the owners came to let us know that the place was actually closed. Apparently weekly camps hadn't gotten the memo.
We are at the beach to cool down because today was really hot here at this part of the country. I think we hit like 42 today, so it's perfect to cool down just there at the beach. How is it?
That was so refreshing. It's above 40 degrees and so cold the water, which is really nice and refreshing. And even tonight it's going to be like 30 or so in the evening. So it's going to be a nice and a warm night.
What is the dish?
It's egg pocket with cheese and tomato sauce.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Do you agree this is the best campground that we had in South Australia?
I reckon, yes. It's lovely here.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Getting
good
better
one.
and better every day.
True.
Well, enjoy.
I enjoy.
Stopping in Streaky Bay, and of course we had to check out the statue of local legend Karen McAvoy, the jockey who won the Melbourne Cup 3 times. Pretty cool seeing him immortalized in bronze right here in his hometown. So this is the end of the episode on Eyre Peninsula. We definitely can recommend this area. It's beautiful, a lot of nice beaches, great for fishing.
Yeah, and a lot of really nice campground, pet friendly, and even it's summer here, there's no mosquito, which is really good.
Yeah, so in general it's really a great area, a lot of little tracks and artworks on the road, little villages, good for seafood and fishing.
And yeah, we really enjoy it a lot. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye for now. Enjoy your week. Saya. Come, Woody. We need to play in the sand.
Come. Life is an adventure. Sometimes it's salty air, sandy paws, and a Troopy parked with the best ocean views you can't buy. From the cliffs of the Eyre Peninsula to the endless beaches, we will see you next time. In the next episode, we are crossing the Nullarbor and entering the wild heart of Western Australia. The adventure continues.